Good morning, everyone. Happy 4th of July. So great to have you join us on this holiday week. My name is Mark Attix. I'm your host today. I'm really excited to spend the next 15 minutes with you.
Yeah, Friday. That was good.
If everybody could please mute so we have a clean recording, that would be great. So before Isogenics, I had a long career on Wall Street and I was a worn out, cranky corporate guy. My wife, Lynn, introduced me to Isogenics. And incredibly, after only 11 days, I found my joy, energy, and actually love of life again, which I didn't think was possible. As many of you have experienced, many around me wanted to know what changed. I said, I don't know. I tried this stuff and I feel amazing. So not surprisingly, they wanted to get started and all had incredible transformations. And we took a look at who this company was and researched the comp plan and realized it's just flat out brilliant. I had less than no time, but realized this could really, truly be a plan B. We went to work. I actually built my part of the business from the bathroom in my office at the New York Stock Exchange, which is kind of great, in 20-second increments, and never looked back. So Isogenics has blessed me and my family for 15 years. And what's even more extraordinary is it just keeps getting better and better. So you guys, my topics today, product first, is Hydrate. And as ever, when I find myself digging in to do some research, the science is just extraordinary. So Hydrate is hydration isogenic style. It's vegan friendly, soy free, gluten free, and non-GMO. If everybody could please make sure they're muted. Great.
Go eat. Go.
Take a minute to mute. Cool. Hydrate is approved for cleanse days. It can be used by anyone age 4 and over. The three flavors, orange, lemon, lime, and raspberry, because there are two formulations. Those flavors, again, orange, lemon, lime, and raspberry, are approved for anyone age 4 and over. And then the Hydrate with hyaluronic acid can be used by anyone age 12 and over. It's an important distinction, I think. So, as I just said, 4 flavors, orange, lemon, lime, raspberry. Those are priced at $33 for 24 sticks, and you get, they are associated with 20 BV. Watermelon, which is the flavor with the hyaluronic acid, again, 24 sticks in a box, $35 for that, and 21 BV. The sticks, which this is the hyaluronic acid stick, the directions say that they can be mixed with anywhere between 12 and 32 ounces of water. Just really depends upon how salty you like it. They contain electrolytes, 3 times the amount of electrolytes found in traditional sports drinks. They replenish essential electrolytes faster than water alone, and they're ideal for maintaining proper mineral balance. The Hydrate aids rehydration and recovery post-workout, and it's great for daily activities. And as I said, they're approved for cleanse days, so perfect on an intermittent fasting day. 0 sugar and 0 calories. Hydrate was recently reformulated. And again, 0 sugar. There's a touch of stevia in there just to give it a little bit of sweetness. 0 calories. And the hyaluronic acid watermelon flavor contains a clinically supported amount of hyaluronic acid. Made with natural ingredients, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. And this is such a great product because it's a combination of ingredients, and it really highlights what Isogenics does best, which is putting ingredients together so that they work synergistically to create maximum effectiveness by enhancing absorption in this case. And it really is the poster child for the maxim. It's not simply what we eat or drink, it's what we absorb. And effective absorption, I was reminded again, is really incredibly complicated. At Isogenics, we're constantly innovating. One of the things that I love most about our company, and as I said, the Hydrate was recently reformulated because the previous formulation had some good carbs, of course, at a very modest level, and it was designed to include endurance athletes, which our current formulation is great for also. But those carbs could possibly have affected blood glucose levels. And so now it's sugar-free and again, 0 calories. So what does Hydrate actually do? It is hydration on a cellular level. During the day, our bodies lose electrolytes, and the amount depends upon our level of physical activity. Obviously, if you're working out, if you're doing something more strenuous, you're going to lose more electrolytes than you would just sitting still. Drinking water replaces fluids, but not electrolytes. Hydration is important to homeostasis, which means balance. All of your body systems working together to keep you functioning optimally. To get a little bit sciencey, the body aims to maintain a balance between the fluid inside the cells and the space outside the cells. And one of the ways it does this is by relying on electrolytes to regulate the pressure between the inside and the outside, which helps the cells balance fluids across the cellular membrane. So bottom line is we can drink water, but it's not effectively absorbed across the cell wall without electrolytes. Our bodies are 70% water, more equivalent, and that water is more equivalent to salt water, seawater, than it is just regular tap water. We use a combination of different salts, more commonly known as electrolytes, to pull water out of the environment and into our body. Electrolytes are chemicals that conduct electricity when dissolved in water. They regulate nerve and muscle function, hydrate the body, balance blood acidity and pressure, and help rebuild damaged tissue. So to increase hydration, we need certain electrolytes like potassium, sodium, magnesium. And overall, by prioritizing hydration, we enhance skin health, boost energy levels, improve cognition function, and support digestion. It also promotes more effective weight loss. It's a key point, you guys. So what's in it? Electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride. These are all salts, another name for electrolytes. Pink Himalayan sea salt, not just table salt, which is what a lot of the other drinks use. It's highly nutritious and it's a natural sodium source. Coconut water contains small amounts of other vitamins like B vitamins, such as B1, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin. And in both of these, there are bamboo stem and leaf extract, which is really cool because it contains a natural source of silica. And silica is a mineral that builds strength in our joint tissue and improves hair, nail, and skin. What's the difference between the Hydrate and the Hydrate with the hyaluronic acid? Hyaluronic acid is part of a group of proteins that includes collagens and elastins. I didn't know that. It also contains pantothenic acid, which is vitamin B5, and it helps turn the food we eat into energy. On to my business topic today, you guys, which is make the calendar your boss. Just a question. Because a calendar and the discipline of a calendar is directly related to your success in this business, your goal is to keep that calendar full. I am going to play a quick video by the master, Eric Worre. So hang on just a second as I share my screen.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
iPhone, you are not muted. Jackie S., you're not muted. And Pat Kelly, please mute.
Okay, here we go. Hang on 1 second, you guys. One second. Why it's not letting me share my screen. Okay, here we go.
Your boss should be your calendar. When I'm working and coaching people, which is one of my favorite things to do, is coaching people. Guess what I look at first? Show me your calendar. Come on. And they're like, what? They get this big scared look. I'm supposed to have a calendar. It's on my phone. I said, bullshit. Show me your phone then. They're like, well, what do you mean? I want to see your calendar. And if you're not going to employ yourself, if you want to be coached by me, I'm going to employ you. Show me. Show me what hours you're scheduled to prospect, what hours you're scheduled to follow up, what hours you're scheduled to close and get people started, what hours you're scheduled to train your group, communicate with your team. What are your hours for real? Show me. Show me where the follow-up is. Show me where the schedule is. Show me where the events are. Show me. You've got to show me your calendar. I saw a documentary on Joan Rivers. She was one of the most prolific, hard-working women in comedy. Whether you like her or not doesn't matter. But in the documentary, she was in her 80s or something and working hard. And she says, you want to see what terror looks like? And she opened up a page to a calendar that was empty. That's terror to me. And then she went to the page before, it was all filled. She said, that brings me joy. That means I'm out there, doing my thing in the world. An empty calendar should be terrorizing to you, should be so frightening to you. Most of you don't even have one. What does your calendar look like as you leave here from now to the end of the year? If you have a calendar filled with specific activities, you're going to win. If you're just winging it, I can guess your income. I can guess your bank balance. If you're just winging it, decide to be a little bit more structured. If you want to be a network marketing professional, what would Elon Musk do if he had your distributorship? What would Steve Jobs do if he had your distributorship? What would Bill Gates do if he had your distributorship? Or Mark Cuban do if he had your distributorship? What would he do with the time? He or she or anybody. What would they do with the gift that they had and how would they value it? They'd go after it. Now, I'm not saying you have to be full-time. I'm saying in the time that you have to be efficient. Next, please. Make the hours that you set sacred. Most of you will set your hours, but anything in the world will knock those hours off track. You get a cold, those hours go out the window. Somebody in the family has a crisis, those hours go out the window. You'll still go to your job, but your network marketing business isn't sacred. Until it's sacred, there's only so far you're going to go.
I honestly can't say it better than that. I mean, I love Eric. He gets right in your face. So you're probably wondering, okay, so what would I do to fill my calendar? What are some of the activities? And Hillary, brilliantly, on her website, justinandhillarycourtney.com, see if I can get there and share my screen again, has provided all of us this daily checklist as to what you can do every day for activities to help fill your calendar. And I want to end by saying that Tiffany Albertson, who's on the call, she's amazing, love her presentations on these hot minute calls, has been kind enough. She has organized power hours this week. And she has graciously agreed to allow any of us who want to join to hop on those power hours where we're going to work, okay? That Zoom meeting ID is 398-590-3331. The password is success. And let me just find the hours that they will be happening. Today at 9 a.m., tomorrow, these are all Central Time. Tomorrow at noon, Friday tomorrow, sorry, it's 4th of July, nothing is happening. Tiffany is playing, I hope. Friday at noon, Saturday at 9 a.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m. Again, those times are all Central. It's 7:45. I hope you guys found some of this information useful. Have a fantastic 4th of July. Great to be here. Take care.
Great call, Mark.
Thank you.
Awesome. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark. That was great.
My pleasure.
Call, Mark.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mark.
Bye, y'all.
Appreciate it. Happy 4th.
Appreciate it.
Good call, Mark.
Thank you.